Hey, cool. We got someone in the call. Hey, hey, Vlad is here. Hi, Vlad.
Hi everyone,
We are
can you
three.
hear me?
Yeah, I do hear you.
And we have someone else,
Yes.
but I don't know the name.
Yeah. If you just click on your tab on your image, you can change the name from fellow Jitster to something else to your name.
Oh, and I can open my cam, right?
Oh, hey, cool. Now I
It
see
was
you.
closed, it was really
Oh, you're a very
by heart.
security concerned guy, right?
Yeah.
The paranoid security guy.
Now you see me.
Hey, I
I'm
see
trying
more
to.
people. Hey, hello, people.
Hi, folks. I'm trying to do parallel labs. I'm not.
Yeah, you're like Caesar, right?
No, I am just checking out if everything works as described, because sometimes we have stupid errors. Like last time, if you remember, people got some problems with setting zone, and yeah. So I think some labs are very seldomly, but some labs are tricky.
Yeah.
And I see someone else with webcam.
Oh, really?
Very
No,
brave person.
no,
Not very shy.
no. I don't see any webcam other than
No,
our
I
two.
see
Oh, yeah,
someone with the
yeah.
glasses. I mean,
Let's.
you are also with the glasses. Hi. But I cannot find the list of the participants. Oh, now I see. We have 6 person.
Oh, oh, someone got one advantage subscription. Nice. Prem, Prem got one.
Great. So
Yay.
how do you show up the list of participants here? On some left or right
Oh,
side.
oh, I have no idea. I have no
But
idea.
we have used previously this platform, and I think it
Yeah,
was possible to see.
I forgot it.
Okay. Now I see the chat. No, but it's something else.
Great.
So let me.
Yeah, so everyone, if you want, you can tune in anytime and say like "Hello world," something like this. Maybe we should introduce ourselves. I'm Karen. I'm running this group together with Vladislav, this guy here with the
Yes.
headphones. This
This
crazy
head
security concerned guy.
with a couple of hairs on his head.
Yeah, I got one hair too somewhere on the back.
Yeah, I think my Bart has more hairs than
Yeah,
my
it
head.
just I realized it just moving from here to here at some point, and I cannot do anything to stop it. No.
Yeah. Actually, you can do something, but it will be a topic for another group, not for
Yeah. I remember like
cloud.
5 years ago, I went to a hair doctor and said like, "Yeah, my hair is coming off. What should I do?" She gave me some prescription, some and also test medicine, and I basically went to home and just sold this test medicine and bought some gadget. That's all I did against hair loss.
So it's a good concept if you want to have a permanent stream in of additional money. You just go to the doctor, get the medicine, and sell it
Yeah,
to someone else.
I
Because
think I'm more concerned not what's on the head, but in the head.
yeah, that's
But
right.
it's still nothing there. So it's
I don't think so, but
yeah.
yeah. So we are already
Let from
five.
time to time I will be also checking the chat because we are doing stuff
Yes,
some
I think
stupid stuff here.
we
But maybe
forgot
people
about
are struggling.
like the Omar is asking how do we
Yeah.
talk. So Do you want to answer?
Yeah, I will just write, use your mouse. No, we will
Or
just
maybe
write.
Omar is already in the meeting. I don't know, because he says this is wonderful. It looks like he already hear us.
Yeah, great. Oh, you are probably you are muted, and in the middle, on the bottom, you will see 3 buttons. In the very middle is a hang off button. Don't push it, otherwise you will disconnect. And on the left side there is a microphone. You can mute and unmute yourself. So if you are muted, unmute it.
I think I don't understand why don't I see the names of the participants? I see
Because
just
they didn't put it there. You have to change your on if you click on your icon 2 times. On your name, it's by default it's fellow Jitster, and you can change it to any name which you want to have.
okay.
I hope it's so, because it works for me. Whenever I see my webcam stream on the right side, I click on it on my face, and then I can change the name.
Okay, I see. Let me check the progress in the lab. I have still 40 minutes.
Hey, cool. So it's quiet, a little bit quiet in the chat this time. People are really working. Everyone
Yes.
except us 2.
Yes. So, yeah, just let's check this chat again.
Hey, I can hear someone.
It's Omar.
Hey,
I think it's Omar. Hi,
Is it
Omar.
Omar?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's
Who
Omar.
else?
Why we cannot see your face?
He's shy.
Yeah, it's a little bit dark here.
Oh, it's so dark. Oh my God, it's really dark. It's black. Okay, that's
Yeah, nice
okay.
to see you.
It's
I can
nice
see
to
you,
hear you.
Karen.
Great.
Hey, hi, Omar.
Omar, you are
Hi.
doing a
You
great job
you're
helping out.
you are basically part of the organizer team. You know,
I think you are the main part.
yeah, you are just
Driving.
I can tell you one thing. You are the smartest part, at least.
No, I'm trying to learn.
But you are really very advanced, I guess. Last time
Yeah,
you could advise really very good about Kubernetes and
I
help
have some
couple of.
experience on Qwiklabs.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you are not from Qwiklabs platform, right?
No, I'm not from Qwiklabs teams.
Otherwise,
So we
you
will
would
not blame
fix
you.
all the bugs.
Sorry?
We will not blame you if you are not from Qwiklabs, he said.
I
You
think
know
they got
about
better.
this.
They used to be much worse than that.
They
Now
are
it's better,
trying.
really, yes.
Yeah.
So I'll check the chat. Okay, looks fine. Everybody is quiet, making really labs.
I think this is more interactive than the Slack channel.
Yes, definitely. And I see someone else is trying to switch on the camera, but maybe he closed it with his finger. Right now, I see some kind of I don't know, skies.
You can organize to do this way in the future.
Yeah, we should. But you know, actually, we have next week we have a what is it? Accelerated mobile pages workshop, and a guy will be tuning in from Google, and it will be a video stream.
On Gist.
I don't think we used Jitsi so far, but I'm a little bit concerned about the quality of the stream. It comes over sometimes very pixelated, you know, the recording is interrupting at times. It's a great tool, it's completely free.
Yeah.
Jitsi, it's open source. You can basically host it on Google Cloud Platform if you want.
Yeah.
But Google Meet is going to be rolled out for free to everyone, but it's not yet there. I hope they will be quicker. And otherwise, I think we could go for Zoom or something like this. But basically, I have to test it. No, we don't have a solution right now for the next week.
For Zoom, I think they have some issues for like Zoom bombing. I saw on TechCrunch. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have some issues.
Okay.
My friend wrote an article about GST. I can share with you.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. He hosted on GCP.
Is it like the guy from Mauritius?
Yeah, Mauritius.
Hey,
I
chatted to him today, and he again mentioned that you can actually very easily host it and everything. So yeah, it's a great. I think I will tune in this Sunday to one of his calls, and just to try it out how it goes.
Yeah, he's my friend from another Slack workplace.
Great.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Sorry, guys, I was away for a couple of minutes. I see that Ghano joined us with Cam. Nice to meet you, Ghano.
Really? We have someone with the cam.
Yeah, now we are 3.
Hey, Ghano, hi, I can see you.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm fine, thank you.
Your room is quite well, or your room is really having order compared to my.
Vlad is a messy, and I'm even a bigger messy than he.
So, where are you from, Ghano?
I'm from Algeria.
Hey, cool.
Oh, nice. Okay, it's quite far away from us.
Yeah.
You have a nice weather.
For now,
right
yeah.
Now.
It's shiny outside.
But no one can. No one can.
No one get out.
Get out. Yeah.
Stay safe.
Yeah, stay home.
Stay home
and do laps.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, great. So you already finished the quest?
No, now I'm with the lab. I have 19 minutes left.
Okay. So I will not.
The final task, I think.
Okay, then take your time.
Yeah, we will not disturb you.
Let me check the Slack. Omar posted the blog.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks, Omar.
Yeah.
One thing is still missing is the challenge, the Twitter challenge. We haven't chosen yet the winners. This time there were three wins of each 100 credit each. But I didn't have time yet. Maybe either today in the evening or maybe tomorrow in the morning, I will have to randomly select 3 persons,
No,
and I will
that's
post it to the chat as well.
okay.
And it will be not you. Okay.
Not me. Yeah, I agree because I didn't tweet anything. I have to. I have to admit I didn't do anything. I was working until 5 maybe o'clock, and I mean today finished quite late. Now I got this, Karen. How you can change the name? You have to click just once, not double click on your
stream.
On your stream.
I can see myself. That's cool.
Sorry, everyone. I had connectivity issues.
That's okay.
Yeah, no problem.
By the way, thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah,
yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
I see some kid voices. I think Omar is getting help from his children, right? To complete the labs. Am I right?
Yeah, Ghano.
Yeah, I love it.
Hello.
Yes, we hear you, Omar. We hear you.
Ghano, try to speak to Ghano.
Can you repeat, please? I didn't hear you well.
Hello, Ghano. Are you from Algeria?
Yeah, I'm from Algeria.
Are you part of GADS?
Part of what?
Google Africa Scholarship.
Yeah.
I think I saw you on our Slack channel.
Nice to meet you.
Oh.
Interesting, nice to meet you.
Fellow friends here met in the GDG.
Thanks to Karen.
Yeah, the world is small.
Yeah, the world is small.
The Karen is big, the world is small.
Yes, I'm expanding.
Okay. I'm still struggling with the first lab. Somehow didn't succeed yet. Because you have to open three terminals in parallel, and sometimes I just mixed up them and write a command in the wrong terminal. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, but I think it's good to get started, even if you cannot complete the whole quest. You can do it later on. The important thing, if you are doing this, you can always refer to Slack and ask. Also later, we had today a guy who said he has to go, and he's got his 3 months and completed the first lab, and he said I will just continue doing it later. And yeah, that's fine, man. You can do that way as well and ask anytime in Slack. And I think some people are checking out Slack also, not during study jams, but in some other time slots. So, and now I see Omar. Hey, Omar, great! You repaired your camera.
Yes, I repaired my camera.
Great.
Can you see me?
You don't see him, hey, Karen.
Wait a moment. Oh, now I see you. Hi.
Hi. It's a bit dark here.
That's you have some beautiful I don't know what is this on blue colored thing hanging on your wall.
It's a Google Cloud.
The cloud. I think it's a number of pages who he got in the GPS in Qwiklabs. He just collect them in his bag.
No, that's a mosquito net.
But you posted a couple of days ago. You posted some your achievements, and it was plenty of badges you've got, right?
Yeah, I got like nine badges. I tried to redo the labs to learn more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah,
And I see
I have a
some.
t-shirt of a Atlassian
Well, you have Atlassian
user group.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I use Atlassian at work. Oh, cool. So you are member. You are member of Atlassian group as well.
Yes.
Okay. Now I know whom to refer once I have problem at work with with Jira, or we use also Confluence. You know, those both products from Atlassian, and I'm not that familiar with them yet because I started this work like maybe a couple of months ago and had to learn how.
I just went for one of the events. I'm not using none of their products.
Okay. I saw someone else trying to switch on the cam, but he was very shy and disappeared. He, I think it was a guy. So, but he's really shy. You can turn it back if you want. We are not going to eat you. Of course, I would like.
Actually, lying. He's an eater. Camera eater.
Yes. Okay, let me check the Slack. Everything is quiet.
People... Michael from our group from Nuremberg tuned in to the Slack. Maybe he will also join the chat, the video.
Ah, the good old Michael, you mean, who is from the beginning, of the founding of
employee community. Number one.
Yeah, that will be nice. I think there are 4 agents, 4 people not showing up. They are really some agents, maybe some spies listening, but yes. Listening carefully, but keeping quiet.
NSA, GCP, AWS. What else?
Are you using GCP in your company?
No, not really. I mean, if you no, the company, the very big company I work for, they primarily use AWS and also Azure. And recently, also for the Asian market, they started to use Alibaba Cloud.
Oh, that's cool.
But for some reason, they really hate GCP. I don't know. Like, it's a very political, I guess.
They really hate GCP.
And I don't know, but since I began to work with GCP, I started to feel problems. Just kidding. No. I mean, I have problems with my employer, but it's not because of the GCP.
They have great products, I think. Hello?
Yes, we hear you. Yes, but I didn't hear the last sentence.
Yeah,
maybe just
we missed the question.
I said they have good products.
GCP.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we are right now. I think we are number 3, right? And if you think about followers,
Market share. Market share.
yes. I think if we, and we were those we were like 5 or 4th, and so they catched up a little bit. So I think the product is good enough because more and more people are getting in. And if you think about, I think that they are the best if you think about artificial intelligence and machine learning stuffs. In machine learning in cloud, they are really on the front of the development. I think AWS has maybe more services if you just count straight ahead, just count the number of services. Maybe we will have more, but some services I think are better than in Google Cloud. Yeah,
That's true.
and Ghano, congratulations for finishing the
Yeah.
quest. Did you get the additional month already or not
Yeah.
yet?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I already get it.
So now you have subscription until 2030, right? Or something like
Yeah.
this. Great. Yeah, very cool.
Any of you are you certified for Google?
You ask Karen or Gano or
Anyone,
me? Oh,
yeah.
anyone.
Yeah.
If you talk about using the GCP, we didn't use it with Karen very. I mean, in our company, we have a small company. We still use AWS, and we didn't try it really for business doing. But if you think about Google in general and support from Google and developer relation guys and girls, they are okay. They are fine. They help support if you have question. Support to organize events. You know, we have also sometimes we have. I mean, we had previously before this virus story came. We had also on-site events, and we were not so many people, like hundreds of people, like we have now. We were maybe like up to 50 people coming up to the meetups or something like this, or maybe a little bit less. And Google was also helping out to organize to find the to organize the location they also covered, for example, some drinks and snacks for our guests. Yeah, you know, to make it more
Vlad, just
convenient.
answer the question. Do you like Google or not?
I like them. Yes, they are fine. I mean,
Okay, then you are allowed to stay in the chat.
thank you, Google. You are not Google. You do not decide that.
But I think now you have like thousands of members in your group.
Yay.
And you know, we are
Yeah.
still, nevertheless, we are still independent group. We also run meetups for AWS trainings, and we had something for ABM cloud also, IBM cloud, and and it's okay also.
Omar, actually,
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
missed this whole thing with Alibaba Cloud.
Hello?
We were going crazy with our members. We earned like 12 certificates from one small test yesterday. Yesterday was the Alibaba Cloud day for Europe, Middle East, and Africa. That was cool.
I saw you posting on the general channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was for associates, and I wondered.
No. It would be too good.
Only 10 questions.
Yeah. Well, basically, I went without preparation, like absolutely, and cleared 8 questions out of 10, and it was just good luck, you know, nothing more.
I think we have Nabila here and Viad.
Let's check. Yeah,
Yeah,
Nabila is
on
also
chat.
there. Yeah. We have
Can
more
I,
people.
Karan, can I ask?
Yeah, yeah, I'm listening.
Where, will you hold the online meetup of the pandemic?
Yes, we actually started in January, and
Oh,
it was also in Slack. It was
uh,
not like with video conferencing, and
oh,
it went pretty nice. I enjoyed it very much.
I think we are now globally. Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
online thing is just crazy. Sorry, guys, I have to check on my children. I think they're killing each other. Give me a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Guys,
Can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
so guys, I have a question. Can I ask now?
Yes, please.
Hi. First, thanks for hosting this meet, and I really appreciate everybody's timing. And I'm a serious fan of G Cloud Nuremberg. I just want to know how you guys value the Google Cloud certification compared to other certifications like AWS versus the new Oracle Cloud is also being in the race, and everybody. Even though AWS and Microsoft and Google is there, I would still see Google and Microsoft has a better edge than AWS in the coming future. What's your view on it? Should I prepare for AWS or Google Cloud or for Microsoft or should to secure a good job in future? Because I am with a experienced person of around 20 years in the industry, but still now fraying into the Google cloud technologies for the past 7 years, but still figuring out what I should concentrate on. What's your information or input on this?
So I think there is a cloud war going on right now, and it started. I mean, it's going on already like for 12 or 14 years since the AWS started the whole trend. And yeah, I think Google is doing pretty well. It's on the position number 3 and tries to catch up with Azure, but it will be difficult because Microsoft with Azure has very unique selling proposition with enterprises. A lot of companies, old school companies, especially corporations, they use Windows, Office 365, everything. So it's a kind of, they have already some contracts going on, and it's a no-brainer for many to go with Microsoft and Azure because it's a reputable company. Yeah, some companies are hesitating to go with Amazon and Amazon Web Services because Amazon is into e-commerce and sometimes it's in competition to them. So I think Google have very good chances. It's a little bit pity it's too late on the market. They could be much earlier there. It's a cloud native company anyways, Google. All of their services are cloud based. But yeah, there is a saying, better later than never. So
Yeah, I have a few thoughts to share with my own experience. May I share that? Yeah. So I think even though I have started my AWS learning in 2013, I feel if you are a serious developer or kind of person who want to go into serious born on cloud startups, I think AWS is fine. But if you are a developer or looking for a born on cloud companies on today's scenario, I would prefer a Google than AWS so that I can use it for big data as well as doing a lot of things. I at least completed around 40 plus Quest labs, Quest in Qwiklabs, and I could see Instantly, I can do things very easier in Google than compared to AWS. One. Second, if you are an enterprise company, I am sure you should go with Microsoft Azure because of their enterprise presence. All the Fortune 500 companies working on them. So I am thinking seriously to first focus on Azure for the certifications and parallelly in a short time for Google. Don't you think this is a better option so that we will be employed easily and also get into some kind of a cloud security practice in long shot? Is that fine?
Mm. Yeah, absolutely. You do nothing wrong if you go with one of these two vendors because they are
Yeah.
actually right now dominating the market. It's either AWS or Azure. But look at this: the most popular cloud certification in the world and the most demanded one right now, and already for many years, is AWS Solution Architect Associate. Once you nail this certification, a lot of doors will be opening to you. This is the most demanded right now, and I mean stuff like Kubernetes certification are also catching up, and Kubernetes in general as technology. But if we just take public clouds, this one is the most demanded. And this is the original one. I mean, everything has started from AWS. 80% of all public cloud offerings of vendors, they are pretty much the same. There is a compute, there is a storage, there is different types of databases. So once you learn one platform really well, you can apply 80% of your knowledge, and you can really easily and quickly learn in any other platform.
I agree with you. One
So
more thing
just
I have a feedback was if you are a Google, if you are learning Google, if you already have experience in Linux, then managing the Google Cloud is a better option compared to AWS or learning Azure. Azure, you cannot ignore it or hate it because of the enterprise presence. So my priority is on the Azure and also Google because across the world, if you want to do something better in developer environment or going into big data, everything, I think Google with the Anthos and all the new things is better. And Azure has come up with the Azure Arc now, which is very great PhD also. So we should have some kind of a debate or have a book of these two technologies in the long future discussion so that we guys don't miss one cloud from another. Maybe some thoughts on later meeting happenings where we will have a common kind of a, session on how to be the best in both of the Azure as well as Google clouds. Am I right? I think some thoughts on it.
yeah, it's interesting concept. I will let other people to speak. I don't want to
Well,
feel
thank you.
the whole.
Uh,
Thanks,
The
Karen.
whole. So
yes, Vlad. Hello.
I think Vlad is lost somewhere in the chat right now.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, we can hear.
Yeah, I shared a video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw an article inside that video. He also shared an article and said that GCP is now number one certification in the US. The professional architects one.
Oh, that's very interesting. I hope
Yeah.
it's not sponsored. The video is not sponsored by Google.
It's not sponsored. It's not sponsored. Let me see if I can also post here.
So
Here it is.
I have a question. How do we join for today's quest and everything in the main page? Because I have one difficulty also when we are starting the Google Slack page, then we are redirected to GDG or Meetup. So, how a user can immediately log in into the Qwiklabs or the pages? Can you put in a chat or something here?
Sorry, what was the question exactly? I heard that something about the meetup and
No,
also
no.
about Slack.
No, I was just thinking how to join the Cloud Study Jam uh, quest today. Just now I found it in Slack. So I was asking whether we can get the link of joining for the Cloud Study Jam's link. Now I just got that. Thank you.
Mm, okay, okay.
Uh, I just shared the link on in the chat here.
Yeah, I'm just putting that.
Yeah. Let's see, Milos, Anna. Say hello, guys. Ghano, Zaki. Zaki is shy. Let's see. Hello, hello, Milos.
Yeah, I like this kind of conversations. We are not brainwashed people here about Google or about any other company. Uh, I mean, nowadays you have to be open-minded. Even if you are working at Google, you
Yeah.
shouldn't be, or any other company, you shouldn't be brainwashed, I think. You have to be open to new ideas, to new opportunities. You never know where an interesting idea might come from. So, and I especially as a lead of this group, I always encourage people to share everything. Like we are in the industry, cloud computing, like and containers, everything. So we are excited about this industry, about this technology, and Google is just nice to help us sometimes, with tools and stuff and materials for learning. But if there is something interesting going on from AWS or Azure or Alibaba Cloud, we are open to anything.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I,
and if you know several technologies, you can judge, and you can even you can have and know the advantages and disadvantages, and depending on the project, you just can apply the right tool for the task. And all
yeah.
the big cloud boys, they also have realized it. Look at Antos, and also AWS is allowing now to use hybrid clouds, multi clouds, just to mix the stuff. You just don't have to go only for one vendor nowadays.
Yeah, yeah.
You can, but it's not necessary.
If nobody else is speaking, I have one info to share. You guys should look into this Ovid org if you have not seen. Where Ovid is one of the places where you should really look into how to have your own, spin-off, something like similar to OpenStack, where it is very interesting. I use Ovid for quite some time. I've just uh, placed it here. It is ovid.org. This Ovid is also a good place to see into real-time utilization and having a small videos just to share somebody if they want to practice in labs without cloud.
I hear that we got some very, very young cloud members here.
Is that your child, Karen?
No, my children still killing each other somewhere there in another room. It's from somebody else.
It's from me, guys. Sorry, I have some some accidents here. Children attacking me from all the sides.
No problem.
Need some backup.
Подожди чуть-чуть.
Sunra,
Yeah,
do you have an experience on the AWS?
I do have. I just work on. I did my course in 2013 for AWS professional course for 3 days, and also attended the essentials course. Did couple of AWS labs with Qwiklabs at the earlier days.
No.
Production environment, limited knowledge, but yes.
I just started on GCP, but it's good to know all those vendors on cloud.
Yeah, my information on GCP is we should just work on Qwiklabs and get just amazing knowledge of how to have a lab experience. What a platform they have made! I'm saying, I've been with so many learning experiences in the last 25 years, but nothing beat Qwiklabs. I'm not exaggerating. You cannot get a 30, 20, the big table and lot of quests. I've seen so many big machines being spun off for the labs. Amazing. I only had one or two support chat for doing the T80 labs, which I have done. And amazing lab to practice with Google. I never felt that I don't have ID in Google, but still I could work on it. So you guys should start. Any early starter should start with Qwiklabs, and I would like to thank Karen and all the senior team members here who hosting this GDG Cloud Nuremberg, because we are giving a direct opportunity for people to get into Qwiklabs training directly to the straight learning experience. Doing Coursera is good. Doing Udemy is all good, but practicing with Qwiklabs is something I never wanted to stop. So that's my view. Very interesting place to start with.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you can if you got your free months, you can actually also try AWS stuff. It's just only different URL slightly. You go with www.qwiklabs.com, and you can also access all the quests for AWS.
Yeah, I agree with you. We have been using that.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Ghano, are you still doing the labs?
Yeah. While you talk about the AWS, RWS. Actually, I subscribed this year for the student account, and I'm still exploring it. So I think they recommended a high level for network and operating system security. So I start some courses on Coursera about network administration and the operating system. Then I figured out that the cloud is just some someone else's computer, but in not that think of com- uh, someone else's computer. It's just data center and availability and etc. So I think for this period of summer or for my lifetime, I will force my skills in network and operating system, Linux especially.
Oh, that's cool.
All the very best. I just posted my Qwiklabs profile to all newbies as an inspiration and also just to share my happiness with Qwiklabs. And if anybody has any doubt on how to use Qwiklabs or any ways or any methods or any queries, feel free to contact me in my LinkedIn or email, and I would be glad to help you to kickstart your lab experiences and have a good learning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sundar. It was Sundar, right?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay. Okay. Otherwise, I don't know whom to refer for help. I just came back into my room and heard someone is offering help, and I got a reflex. me. I need help. Sometimes I really get in trouble with Qwiklabs and yeah.
Oh, I think I posted a wrong profile of mine in earlier sheet. I'll just post my correct learning
Yeah,
link.
exactly. It was like zero done, empty profile. And I'm like,
I,
okay, nice inspiration.
my bad. I posted the wrong link. Let me just post me the correct link.
No worries. You just posted one of your 100 accounts, right?
No.
Just kidding. But post your real one. We will check it out.
I'm just posting the real one.
Great,
Give me a
great.
sec.
I will sit down because I don't want to fall on the
No,
ground.
I would like to definitely take a session if anybody requires to start up with how to start with actual learning of Qwiklabs, because that is an easy way to start with. And you doing 2-3 times wrong, better we could rather start with the proper way. How to start with Qwiklabs is better. I figured out, at least it took me one and a half month to get into this real learning experience. I wasted my first 3 months in that, and later with the best efforts I tried my thing. So I'm just posting my link now. Got that? Yeah, this is the one.
Very, very impressive.
I
33 quests, 337 laps.
Yeah, he's a real champ here.
Yeah, great.
I just need to finish it 60. There are 60 quests. I just want to make it 50 at the another 10 days.
Sundar,
Yeah,
yeah, can I ask?
thank you.
How do you go with the speed run?
Pardon?
How do you go with the speed run? I see some guys like killing it, score a huge marks, and I'm trying to do it, and
No, I'll tell you how the speed run works. The reason is, see, when you submit your speed run every week at Friday, you get a mail from Emily Linde or somebody from Google bot, which sends you a mail for a quick run. You just need to go into that. Once you have used your Qwiklabs for 1 month or 2 months, then you will have a fluency to go into opening the labs, at least going and then typing the command instead of typing, copying and pasting. Where the speed is important in the speed run. And one very important thing about speed run is I should not be pampering about it, because when you work on speed run, when you do the real course, completing it, even though you are not in the number 50 in the top 50, but still when you complete it you get the badge. That is one. So I am not always number one or number two guy. I always end up with 30 or 40, but what satisfaction I get is those labs within the speculative time. If you do that, it is more of a slight challenge. So I always try to take all the weekend speed run challenges, even though in the last couple of months I couldn't do it. But once you are familiarized with how to use the Qwiklabs, I think I insist everybody to take the Qwiklabs, the quick run, speed run program, so that you will know at what speed you are able to do work. So that's a very interesting question, and you should really practice it. Don't worry about how much rank you are, what rank you stand on that, but make an attempt. Just go and make an attempt. It may be a second or third time you do. There are some very important things in Qwiklabs, like you cannot do a lab more than 5 times in once in your ID. So you should choose first, read the sheet, go through the quest lab clearly, understand the docs, write it, and then do it. Initially it will be tough, but once you practice, you know how to navigate the quest. I think that should be impressive. I actually wasted almost 8 months in between. If I have done that, I would have finished 60 quests by this time.
Oh,
But I
wow.
didn't have time. I wish I could do work more on that.
There is I think I will post. There is a speed run going on May.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me find that link and post on general. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's
And
good
as you
to.
all guys know, Google is now giving free courses into getting 1 month Coursera and the Qwiklabs Extra. Those also can come handy for getting into the practice exams as well.
Okay.
Is today actually the last day to register for this plural site and all these 3 platforms which Google was offering for free?
No, today also it is still open. You should sign in with the
Today.
new ID. Just now I signed up with one ID because I need to do one course. Actually, technically I never registered for second ID, but this time I would like to take, since it's going to be expiring on May 2nd. Technically the
Mhm.
course duration. But if somebody is interested on knowing Azure subscription, limited subscription, it is available for 2025. I would like to post that link if you permit me. Of course, it's a competitor product. I am not sure whether I can post it.
Yeah,
But
sure, do.
if anybody would like to do Azure subscription in plural site, a limited library is available. Fantastic learning experience you will get. Just allow me 1 minute. I'll post that link to you.
Sundar,
Yeah,
please post on Slack so many people
I'm doing it
can.
immediately. I'm doing it
Uh,
right away.
okay,
Yeah. So
thank you,
if you
thank
have
you.
something interesting just for everyone, it's better to post to the Slack because this chat will disappear once our video conference is over.
Okay. But I was wondering whether shall we do it in this forum, because this is more of a Google focused area. That's why I asked with due caution.
No, it's uh, us focused area. Just don't worry about it.
Okay.
We can do whatever we want.
It's your workplace.
Yeah, it's a anarchical mode here we have.
Did I miss a lot?
Definitely.
Started from the Google Cloud and now ending up with anarchy and so.
Sorry guys for hijacking it.
Oh, it's really wired. I didn't finish the first lab because I ran out of time, and my progress was like 50% out of 100. But now I see that the first one is finished. The first lab is green.
Oh.
It's kind of looks like a bug in Qwiklabs because I didn't finish it.
No,
Shouldn't be like.
no, no, I'll give one information here. What happening actually is there are two type of quick labs. One labs will have a challenge question. When you finish something, you have it will automatically give the percentage of 10%, 20% based on that. There are some labs which you don't have any that kind of challenge or place where you need to do. You just need to work on it. If you have not even done it, you just logged in and left it. Those times what happens, the lab actually finishes and it mark tick actually. So if you are, that is why I say when we want to do the course or any quest, first I would recommend a simple way. Just first log into the code, don't sign up or start the lab. Go through the complete lab instructions. First 3 to 4 pages will be standard same for all the labs. Only for first timer you should go into reading it. Second, third time you will see, you will directly go into typing G Suite, what is the subscription detail and everything and going into it. So please go through them, and then the moment you are okay, you feel, yeah, this is what I'm going to get into, this is what I'm going to do. If you get an understanding, then click on start a lab. But you have a luck today. If you finish even the first lab or end after 5 minutes, you get the 1 month subscription. So you have won the race by getting a 1 month subscription today. But don't waste this 1 month subscription. At least try to get 10 to 20, immediate this quest. First, I would request everybody to get G Cloud Essentials lab, then Cloud Architecture, and whatever the labs we got in through this. If we finish this, I am sure we will get a very good opportunity to get a full-fledged exam role and also get into a real job. So I just posted this Pluralsight Microsoft library. This limited library, when you sign up, you have two options. Either you can use your existing ID or a new ID. Even if you use the existing ID, this subscription will give you 5-year limited subscription library of Pluralsight courses. Meaning you can do almost 8 to. I have an interesting thing to share with you all. Another interesting thing, when April Azure started, April offer started by Pluralsight. I just checked. I took 1.5 days to complete the complete details of how many courses are there in Pluralsight. So when I did that, I found almost how many? One, two. Just give me a minute. I'm counting it.
Yeah, thanks for the tips about Qwiklabs, Sundar. I got your idea. So you have to really carefully read, and you will save some time, because while reading the clock is ticking, right? So you have to read first and then go and press the start and then go through the labs.
Yeah. Thank you. One more important information I want to share with all is this Pluralsight is a bit tricky. When I go into the Pluralsight, I have found 62 main courses are available paths. There are something called paths in Azure, in Pluralsight. One path is AWS, one path is Google, like that. What I found interesting, 62 courses were very important courses where main paths are available in Azure. 62. Around 19 for Google, around 16 to 20 courses for AWS. What I found interesting, none of the area I have found such interesting courses about Azure other than Pluralsight. So if somebody is serious about learning Azure, I would recommend you to strongly look into the Pluralsight. If somebody is serious about learning Google, you should insist on working only on Qwiklabs, Coursera courses, Udemy if possible. AWS, of course, you have AWS 1 year subscription free for everybody, and you can sign up into that and learn it. Also, you have Udemy courses. You also have other ways to learn. But for Azure, I found Pluralsight is number one. This library, when you are signing up now, this limited library will give you excellent introduction courses for Azure. I am sure you will be able to pass the exam, do the work around using this particular course. You will not get a certificate in Pluralsight, but you will have a working knowledge if you really follow.
Thank you, Sundar, for very valuable advices. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I had meanwhile to
Great. Thank you. Thank you
to
very
No
watch
much.
out
thanks between us friends. Only just a fellow learners help sharing our thoughts.
Great. Yeah, in Slack it's not that a lot of stuff's happening right now, but some people are asking about subscription and finishing the labs within subscription or within today. And yeah, it sounds like it's Umar. He maybe didn't join previous sessions. Yeah, definitely you can do it anytime, not just today. Sure.
But to get our mega super cool certificate, you are better to complete it within seven days. And send me your URL to your public profile and your exact name, how it should be written on the certificate. So maybe we have to mention it to the person.
Yes, it's a nice idea. Thanks. I will just write it. So 1 week, right? He has to get the certificate.
Yeah, just complete it within 7 days. Like plus 1 day more, it's still okay.
So you mean the maximum number of quests finished by in this during this tenure is will be awarded? You mean to say that?
No, just we are issuing our own certificates for the quests which we are running. So basically today we have this cloud architecture quest, and if our members will complete this quest within 1 week, I mean they are free to complete it whenever they want in general to unlock the badge, but if they will complete it within 7 days, they can send me to my email their information, like the only things I need, the URL to the public Qwiklabs profile, and how exactly the name should be written, like the full name of the person. And I will issue a certificate.
Oh, wow.
By our GDG, Google Developer Group in Nuremberg. It's a
That's
pretty,
awesome.
it's a pretty one. You can post it later on Twitter or your LinkedIn profile. It's something more than a badge, because once you complete the quest, you just get one badge.
Great. And that will be a great achievement for the persons also who are doing it.
It's our way to say thank you to our members, but also to motivate them to complete it, just to get it done within 7 days. Because some people will, like me, will just procrastinate, or how is the exact word? I forgot it.
Some people just lazy.
Postpone it forever.
Yeah, you are right.
This is only for cloud architecture or any other labs also?
No,
For
any labs we run them, by the way, almost weekly. Any exact quest which we challenge this week is up to the certification. Like if you complete it in time, you will get the certificate.
Okay.
If you will check our Twitter channel or our LinkedIn, by the way, you can connect with us also on LinkedIn. All information on the meetup page is listed there. You will see the certificates because people are posting it, and we are reposting them as well on our pages. You will see how they look. They look slightly different from one quest to another one.
Yeah. Interesting, and thanks. We will do that.
Yeah. By the way, we have to start a campaign within our community to connect everyone to each other. You know, like on 1 week maybe let's connect on LinkedIn, and another week let's connect on Twitter, something like this.
Yeah, we can do that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay.
Hey, I see our buddy Thorsten is here. Thorsten is also from Germany, from very, I guess even from Nuremberg. And he have been with us for the last 2 or 3 quests, and also got his own certificate, what is very cool.
Oh wow!
Yeah, wow, that's
Hi,
amazing.
Thorsten.
Hey, hello everybody. How is it
Hello.
Now
going?
we have it.
Hello, Thorsten.
Hey guys, thumbs up.
Hey,
Hey, cool everybody. See you in live. That's great.
Yeah,
Every
that's
time?
great.
Yeah, that's okay.
Thorsten, I think you are for the third time right now already joining us, right?
Well, it's the third one. Yeah, and I like it. Hey guys, why not?
Yeah, great. It's nice that we have people returning, coming back, and joining us again and again, and completing more quests and
Yeah,
becoming more experienced, sharing our experience. We have great people who are really very smart, already advanced in Google Cloud and helping out.
yeah. I think what I like it's a community aspect. You know, meeting people, having a good time. That's for me the most important thing here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely, absolutely. You can do it by heart, by yourself, sitting alone in a boring room. But if you
Yeah,
do it
true,
together with people, it's like it's stimulating a lot. It's a nice,
Yeah,
engine to do the stuffs. If you see someone completed the lap, you want to catch up and accelerate yourself and try
Yeah,
to do the best to
yeah.
complete in time. Now, last time we had this Alibaba public watching, or how do you call this?
It's cloud, Vlad.
Yeah, no, I mean this event where we
Okay.
Alibaba webinar, right?
Yeah,
And
sorry, I missed it a bit, but maybe it comes, maybe another
Next
one.
year.
And next year, it's okay. Every
it
year,
was
like,
really very nice organized. Well, it was very well organized, very interesting tracks. And during the webinar, it was a challenge to complete a short test from Alibaba Cloud. It was like 10 questions, about 20 minutes or half an hour to complete. And someone first found it out. We didn't know that there is such a test, and someone completed it and got this certificate from Alibaba and posted it in Slack. And people got crazy, like, "Oh, where did you get this link? Post the link!" Yeah, and we started to challenge each other. And at the end, I think during the webinar, it was like about 10 or 11 people already completed this quest, this test, and. After
and all of
that,
them
we
got
still
jobs now.
After a couple of hours, people were still posting the certificates, and I think in general, like 20 or 25% got certified. This is just some funny certificate, not very seriously. It was like just 10 questions, and was not very complicated. I had to guess some questions, for example, and still
Like most of them probably
still passed it. Yeah, no. But still, I mean, what the spirit is great.
Okay.
No.
That sounds good. I hope the people like it as well and have fun.
It sounds like no.
Hopefully, yes.
No, why?
Just kidding.
Uh,
Well, everybody is busy with the labs except two guys, me and Vlad, just doing some stupid stuff.
I haven't looked at the lab at the moment, so I see
you
on
too,
the screen.
Thorsten.
Hey, come on, see you, everybody. Say hello.
Yeah,
That
great.
sounds good.
But sometimes it even works. As I said, I didn't finish the first lab, but now it's showing up as a green completed lab in my quest. I don't know, for some reason, some bug in the Qwiklabs.
Okay.
So
Meanwhile,
Thorsten,
yeah.
you are experienced cloud practitioner already, or just beginner?
I would say I'm everyday practitioner. So it's my daily job, working and living in cloud habitats. So that's my daily job. Especially not in Google Cloud, maybe in on-premise like OpenStack or something like that. That's my profession.
Okay.
So at least we have
You
one
had
professional here. Thanks, guys. That's great.
At least one professional we have.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's okay. It's learning a lot for maybe for the future. It's okay.
Absolutely.
And that's what I prefer for everybody. Looking, playing, have fun. That's the interesting stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It's about being smart, and developing yourself further at all times. Because just if you have this job, you shouldn't be like absolutely paranoid about this company. Sometimes they just lay off people like this, they have some challenges. So it's your job to be fit, like physically. This is a fat guy talking right now. And also mentally with your certifications and knowledge, just to be up to date, to see what's going on. Maybe new doors will open some next month or so, whatever. Some new companies will be hiring and offering like twice as much, and for something like exciting. It's before it was like great to stay with one company like for 20 years, 30 years. Now it's boring. I think after 2 years you are pretty much bored with almost any company. So I'm just speaking about myself, but yeah, maybe
Ich
it's
weiß nicht,
different.
ein kleines Pad.
Yes, another interesting thought is even though this April is we are in the pandemic issue with COVID, this month is flooded with so many learning offers. We don't know which to
Right.
take and which to leave. Really,
Yeah.
I wish they would have given 1 month, one guy give in May and another person give in June. Now everybody working on plural site. Another time we are working with Qwiklabs. One guy is working on Coursera. Google is giving both. And really,
But
Yeah.
please be careful to cancel your subscriptions after all.
yeah, I agree with that. I just
Because
I have a best
Especially,
practice. I never buy any subscription because if you just subscribe, then automatically the card is being swiped. So I don't have a credit card at all. It's my plus and minus in my life, but still, I use only. That's why I said when I get these many quests completed in Qwiklabs, everything I did it is with the best efforts of signing up the 30-day challenge, get 1 month pass like that. But even in that, I have wasted a lot of time. That's why I shared my experience to others. Don't waste this pass. It is not $55 pass. I'll tell you why. I'll explain a little bit more. If you're going for one quest, if it is 25 credits, you are going to do 5 labs with 25 credits, $25. But if you are ending up spending all the 10 quests, for example, you are actually going to roughly take 60 or 40 into 10, 400 quests, which is $400 you are saving. This is not $55 about. This is not about saving $55. It is the opportunity for you to grab this offer for 1 month and finish as much you can for completing within 1 month time. And I would like to thank Karen once again because you gave a very interesting offer. You said you finish the first lab, you get 1 month pass. You tempted me, you grabbed me. Then you say you finish one quest, I give you second month. That means you have given me $110 of to me directly in my pocket opportunity. Where with 2 months, if somebody is damn serious about learning, they can learn at least 40 quests. I'll tell you why. I finished my 30 quests within 20 to 25 days. Every day, I have a 22-inch monitor, okay? And then I put side by side. Left side, I keep the lab session. Right side, I do the quest. So with the 22-inch monitor with you, I have the reading the lab instructions the left, practicing in the right. 20 days, 20 quests to 30 quests is what I finished last year. It was in 2019 December. I had a challenge to finish the lab within 1 week. I finished 5 labs. Then I got a 30-day extension. With that, I keep doing for 2 months. Now, GDG Cloud Nuremberg has given us the opportunity to use this for 2 months. And I would like to announce or challenge everybody here in a good spirit. Let's see who is serious about getting more certifications in this group within 2 months from today. Today is April. So April 30, I'll challenge everybody to May 30, June 30. On June 30 in the Slack, we will post who has got the highest number of quests completed using this particular quest ID, not the old records, not old everything. Just to start today with this particular quest, let's challenge ourselves and then make the best out of this quest and say, hey guys, I got 2 months free and I finished this many quests. Not for the sake of finishing quest, to learn, to practice, to save money, and every quest I got to complete. I just calculated some time back how many quests I have finished and how many credits I have done. I'll tell you the secret. Around 1,680 credits is what I have so far got it in my quest without paying a single penny. Using this,
you are virtually a rich man, right?
I am. I see the cost I have saved for myself from India, which is costing 70 rupees per dollar. I cannot afford to buy a credit. I don't have a credit card. With the challenges like it, how did I end up with Google Cloud Nuremberg? I have been testing, checking with so many things here. So I'm just trying to be a more of a mentor here as a fellow learner. Every moment we learn. I'm asking everybody, make the best out of this 2 months lab and let's challenge each other, finish some quest. Even if you finish one quest, be proud of it. But take the initiative. Just kickstart it. That's what I'm asking. Don't stop it. You kickstart it, you finish it. Sorry for my long sermon speech. I think it's worth because it saved me thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Which is huge money for me in India.
You know where is this $1,000 are right now?
Maybe a job for me in future, or this is my investment in learning.
Yeah, it's in your head right now. Yeah. In your head.
When I get the console to operate next time, you know what? When I say this time I want to challenge myself again, because doing this quest again, giving me an opportunity to again refresh and take it into my brain. So I also wanted to participate in this challenge again, do maximum quest, and show to everybody that we can do it. If I can do it, why can't you guys do it? Yeah, everybody can do it.
So the challenge is, let me sum up, is to, within these 2-3 months, is to complete as many quests as possible, right?
Yeah.
Is it the challenge?
Yeah, that's a challenge.
Okay.
I'm not rewarding you with money. I'm just saying the maximum quest and this will be in the honor club of Google GDG Nuremberg.
Great. Let's call it a Sundar challenge.
Oh, that's not a big. No. Let's call it GDG Cloud Nuremberg challenge.
No. We will host many of them, but this one will be yours. We will call it a Sundar challenge, and it will start today.
I don't think I'm worth of it.
What is the challenge again?
So you're out of the challenge. You missed it.
Oh, okay. And would you please do the honor of telling the challenge to everybody?
Yeah. So challenge is to earn. Now you can unlock 1 month free on Qwiklabs with today's workshop. but after you complete one quest, any quest, you will unlock a second month of free access. So basically, you got every person who is attending today can get 2 months free. If you have any challenges with this, let me know. I will make you rich. You will have unlimited amount of credits. But the target will be from today for the next 2 months to complete as many quests as you can. And the challenge is called the Sundar challenge.
Sundar challenge.
Great. I like
That's
it.
great.
Okay, that's not fair. Adding my name is not correct. You say, please make it Google Cloud Nuremberg challenge.
We have to honor you. Sorry, we have to call it like this. If it's a problem with you,
Karen.
we will change it. But I hope
No,
it's not.
humble and thank you.
Karen.
Yeah.
But we have some folks that are new to Qwiklabs, so that challenge, I think, some of the folks will be left behind.
So, for the new folks, it will be Omar challenge.
No.
to get on board with Qwiklabs. It's a different
Just
one.
the name for Sundar,
just
not
kidding.
my
No,
challenge.
kidding. No, just kidding. No, we have a Sundar challenge going on now for the next 2 months. It's closed, and it's decided now. But you are absolutely right, and Sundar also mentioned it in this today's call that there are plenty of people who are not familiar with Qwiklabs, and Qwiklabs might be tricky at the beginning. So what we need an instructional video which we will record and put on our YouTube channel, which has more than 60 subscribers right now. And every newbie can watch this video and get started with Qwiklabs. Join one of our workshops and just get going. What do you think about it, Omar?
Sorry, my internet is not.
Okay, again, you missed the second challenge now today.
I'm sorry. I just
Just
heard
kidding,
about
kidding.
YouTube.
Yeah, you just only heard YouTube. Yeah, that's enough.
Sorry, my internet is not.
No worries,
good
no worries.
here. Yes, you are saying?
Just we need some way to get people onboarded on Qwiklabs, the very beginners. And I was thinking about an instructional video, like walkthrough, you know.
Yes.
But isn't it that
I can do that?
We can do this together. We can, you, Omar, Sundar, we can hop on maybe some more people, our members. We can just make a draft, you know, on some Google Docs, like the plan, how it should go. We can record the video, walk through. You can share your screen and maybe we can make it like one part. Somebody else will be talking. I don't know. We can come up with some ideas. And I can cut a video together. You know, put it together.
Okay. That would be great.
And we can share it within our communities, not only our community, but just also different cloud communities.
Okay. You can arrange for that meetup.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is this meeting being recorded, by the way?
Sorry?
Is this meeting being recorded also?
Yeah, it is recorded right now. If you're concerned about it, I can cut out.
No. I'm just asking, for people who have not attended, if they want to play. I was just curious whether you would be sending the video for them to replay.
We can push it to our YouTube channels. Today's recording, I mean, most of it is just like rambling around. It's nothing like very informational.
Not necessary. If you are going to do a practice lab demonstrating how to encourage people to learn and to get into their labs and all, then it's worth to put in a recorded session so that people can get into reading mode or learning mode. Because we are just doing a chat here. That's why I asked them.
Yeah.
I have no privacy issues.
Maybe there are some crazy members like us who would like to watch this 2 hour of ramblings as well.
No, recollection of the points with the meeting is also a good way to see for the recording. So there are ways
Yeah.
to look into it. It's how we look into it.
You know how shocked I am about communities which run meetings, meetups, and never record it.
Is it? Oh,
Never recorded. I mean, they share information, they give presentations, they make the whole effort to bring people together to share some very interesting stuff, and they never come up with the idea to record it. How is this can be?
That's not good. It's good to record for other people to
Absolutely.
watch later on. Or other people who did not attend the online meetup.
Yeah.
I agree.
Even for people who are attending the meetup at this moment, like at some place, it's always nice to have a reference afterwards to check up like what was said, what was the link shared, whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
Another important point I want to highlight to everybody now with this video conferencing war going on between many companies. Just now, Google has announced 2 days back that Meet will be free for everyone, and Meet.Google is free. You can have really the wonderful meeting place there where you can have much very easy way to record and also do that. But even though there will be differences between Teams and many video conferencing platforms, another quick way to easily chat and do some kind of a serious learning we can also do with the Google Meet or Teams, or even with now Google announcing this free to everyone. It is really going to be a big challenge for Zoom, because Zoom for security issues we don't want to use. We don't worry about the privacy issues one side. The other side we would like to know our existing IDs are already in email, in Gmail or Outlook, so we can better look at alternative options for recording. Jitsi is a wonderful place to have a video conferencing on our own without having any privacy issues.
I agree.
Just a moment, I will be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somehow I've got Omar 2 times in the conference. I see 2 times Omar. Do we have 2 Omars?
Hey, that's amazing. Maybe that's another person. Yeah, that's
You have
another person. Yes.
You have a twin, Omar.
You can say hello.
From the desktop.
Now you both have to turn on the camera to prove that you are not the same person.
We are not.
So
Okay,
guys,
I
how
think-
do we connect each other with? Maybe we can connect ourselves with LinkedIn profiles as well.
Sure, we can write our names down in the chat to find
No,
out.
don't do this.
Because
Let me give you an idea.
Okay.
Are you all guys are in the Slack right now?
Yes, we are.
Good. That we have a channel there. It's called social media.
Okay, there we'll put it. Sorry.
Just put your link there. Exactly.
Yeah, I've already put that. Sorry.
And
Yeah,
you will get
that's-
immediately 10 more connections.
nice idea.
Yeah. I did have.
Mine will be GitHub. I don't have LinkedIn.
Let
I
me
think
just.
I
I think I do have my view profile on that I have updated. Let me see whether I have got my thing enabled there or not. Teams, messages, media. Where is it?
Omar, do you have a job? Are you working somewhere?
No, I'm not working. I'm a student.
Okay.
This
so
is
once
also
you create
this is
a
also
LinkedIn profile, you will get hired. I'm not kidding.
I
You
will
see
create.
this guy. You see this guy in the chat. He's called Vlad.
Vlad.
Yeah,
Yes.
Vlad.
Yes.
This sucker got hired because of his LinkedIn profile. No
Wow.
kidding. And getting twice the salary as before.
But it was
No kidding.
I had to correct you. It was not LinkedIn. It was a Xing.
Why you mentioned this stupid name? I hate it. It's a German copycat of LinkedIn. And it's really terrible.
I will create it. I will create it.
Yeah, do this today. And we will
Yeah.
connect with you.
Okay, I will do it tomorrow. Here is it's a
Okay,
little bit.
tomorrow is still okay.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
If you want to eat fruits, you have to plant the tree in advance. You know it?
Yeah, yeah, that's correct.
Um, Guys, I have a request here. So actually, I have been in the industry for a long time, and I'm not in a job for almost 6 to 7 years. I work as an individual consultant in India, and also learning cloud technologies for several years. But now, in another 3 to 4 months, I would like to do a full-fledged. Need to get a good job. So I am banking myself on this kind of programs where I am trying to get certificates and at the same time get into a new job. So as Karen said, I'm just planting my investment here and then looking forward to prove myself and get some kind of a good full-time job from India, sitting remote jobs or something. So this is also another way we can seriously enhance our knowledge, take a serious break, and also do things. So I am planning to get into a good job very shortly, banking mainly on Google and Azure certification and practicing it before even asking for a job. Because once I get into a job mode or send a resume, I should be worth off to ask for a job. So you have to plant your seeds and then put water, make it grow. Then you say yield fruits. That's what I also believe.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I can only confirm that. Just start your career now. It means not going and begging some companies to employ you. I mean to build up your profile, to build up your knowledge, your skills, to be visible on the internet in your industry, to be connected, to have networking going on with people, same-minded people like you from the industry, and you will be very well. I mean, just look at the Qwiklabs profile of Sundar. It's just crazy. I would hire him any day of the week, you know.
Well, thank you. No, for me, another problem is since I don't have a credit card, I cannot sign up for the real cloud console. So what I do when I attend the Qwiklabs, I have the entire lab in front of me real time. None of the other people are giving this opportunity. So tomorrow, if somebody says you go and do this activity in the Google console, because of the experience I get in Qwiklab, I am confident that I can do the job because I have already done the lab. That is the kind of excellent method this Qwiklabs has given us. So that is why I ask the challenge people get into the work mode. Even though you don't have a Google Cloud subscription, with every lab being done, every time you get a full blown console, make the best of it. That is a real chatter. Once I was so surprised. In one of the labs, I got a 12 vCPU, 24 vCPU machine spin and off. I could not believe what the kind of cost involved if I want to spin up that kind of a lab or a cluster. Imagine the cost run for that lab. That credit was only 7 credits. That lab credit has been $7. That $7 has got so much big lab to process. Amazing labs. So I can't thank enough. But unless I get this money transformed into a job for me, that is of no waste. That's of no use to me. So you put it into practice, earn it, earn the respect, earn the badge, earn the knowledge. Then say I can do this. Get me hired. That is what I am into. If you are very good at doing things, then asking for a job, your work should speak, and then you should get more references and orders. As Karen rightly said, we should not beg companies. We should be able to dictate terms asking, this is what I am ready to do with my available limited knowledge. And given a chance, you should be able to prove it. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely agree. And guys, I have a very good news for you.
Oh,
The future of work is remote.
Bye, Ghano.
Thanks, everyone. I should go now. Have a
Okay,
good,
okay.
good
It
evening.
was great
It
having
was
you.
great study camp.
Yeah,
See you next time.
you are
Bye.
welcome. Come back next time. Exactly.
Bye bye.
Thanks.
So back to the topic. I think more and more companies now and in the future will be embracing this trend that it's not outsourcing, nothing like this. But once you expose yourself, especially in the IT business, to the workforce and to the talents all over the world, you have no limits. Because otherwise, if you are in the Bay Area, you are only limited with this very creative people who are, but mainly who are living there, or you have to bring them there. But there are so many talents all over the world, in every single city, town, every location. Why to limit yourself only with local people? It's the same, goes the same for the candidates. Why to limit yourself only with local companies,
yeah.
which may be not really appealing to you? Maybe you want to do something completely different, and there are these companies out there where you can join them remotely. And a lot of old companies, they afraid it, people will not be motivated to work every day, to achieve their goals, and they will be just wasting time and stuff like this. No, I think the future companies, the smart companies, they will be smart enough to motivate their employees to achieve the goals. It's not, and people will be not only working for money. Money is just one thing, it's of course it should be. Sometimes people work even for no money, for some non-profits, for example, because they're passionate about this stuff. So just rambling, I think the future is nice. It will be more remote, and doesn't matter where you live, doesn't matter where the company is. If you like the company, if they do some great stuff and you want to support them, you can join them.
Yes, I think our group is a great example how people from different corners of the world joined together, having the same interest, the interest to study and learn something new. It's a great example. I think our Slack channel has now like more than 600 people. So that's really cool.
Yeah, that's really nice. 600 people is not a easy number.
Yeah, but I think it's you don't need to look for them. Just post an announcement, and if it sounds interesting, people will find you, will join the. Because today you do not have to be presented on the event, And I think this story with virus also showed that people can communicate without meeting in person, and they can work from home. They can do stuffs same efficiently. Yeah, I think it's good opportunity to learn how to work and meet in a different way.
Yeah, I agree. One important lesson I learned in this COVID is no matter where you are, if you are talented, you will be hired, you will be rewarded. But you should also know how to market yourself, put it in right perspective, tell what you know. And me, I am from Chennai, South India, and I just joined this group which is in Nuremberg, which is very. I love Germany from my early days. I watch a lot of DWTV, Deutsche Welle TV. I read lot of. I learn a little bit German in my personal interest to try to be more global. And I know a couple of words in German, like Danke and Commentary, and a lot of stuff to support my IT support. Interesting learning. And now the world has become so short. I am sitting in one side of Chennai and chatting with my friends in Nuremberg, GDG Nuremberg. I am a member of GDG Chennai, and now we are collaborating here. That's an interesting thing. This also brings more challenge to us because till now we are selected in a particular region for jobs. Now people are going to compete for jobs across the globe using remote technology. So our challenges have become more trouble, more highly challenged, and requires more challenged employee, more knowledge worker to get a more knowledge job done. So our challenges are more expanding. It is not shrinking. With
Agree, Sundar. Absolutely.
So let's be prepared for this new wave of learning. I heard in US many people are jobless in this particular time. I am jobless for the last 7 years for various reasons. So now I am buckling up my shoes and getting into. So I hope this new pandemic is going to break all barriers. No walls, no countries, no religion, no caste. Whoever succeeds will help. Whoever is winning, whoever is knowledgeable will win. I believe that. And let's join together and we will win it.
I don't hear Sundar for some reason. Can you guys hear him?
Yeah, I was saying today in this pandemic issues with the COVID and everything, we have lost the barrier of walls between countries, between places. I am sitting in Chennai and you are in Nuremberg, and many people are across the world joining this conference. Now, so many people have lost their jobs not because of corona but also for various reasons. Now, earlier when we are searching for a job, if you are in Germany, you search in Germany. If I am in India, I search in India. Now, what happens? This remote working and all these things with all the pandemic issue, this work is going to be outsourced across the world, and all these people are going to get come as a competition to us. And if you are not knowledgeable, getting a job in this new arena is going to be tough. If you are a real knowledge worker, if you know something, now we are going to challenge so many people. You have to win so many people over and then get into a new job, even for getting a 1 hour work in Upwork or in any other contractual position or anything. So now our challenges have doubled, tripled, multiplied into million times. And now, unless we have knowledge, working knowledge with codes, it is very tough to get a new job. So we should be prepared, and together all of us can definitely beat this pandemic, get this opportunity to learn, no matter how odds we are having. And see, in another 2 days, we will laugh at this moment and say, hey guys, even at this tough time, we have come across and we are across the borders we have worked on and closed it. So that is the kind of uh, thinking I get, and then it is more serious we have to learn. Thank you. I think today I talked too much after a long time. Sorry, guys.
You talk right things, right stuff. So
It's
interesting.
The talking was interesting, so don't worry about it.
Oh,
Sure.
Great. So
Yeah, I think.
more and more people
how
are
long are
leaving
we
us
doing this?
for the bed, you know. At
Yeah,
some
we are
point,
just
you know,
4 now, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we have to check out the Slack again. It's also
Sundar, so how do we stay connected with you?
yeah, you can connect me with my LinkedIn profile. You have my email ID, and you can
Cool.
email us, and we can all periodically meet for this kind of challenges and
Absolutely.
meeting
Yeah.
with GDG meetings. We are connected with Slack anyhow, and we can post messages each other. And let's see how this challenge is taking up and shaping up. The whole idea is to get more knowledgeable employees in this forum. If GDG Nuremberg members get Quest certified, getting more Quest, and get certified in Google exams, and on top of it, if they get a good job, that I think is the biggest satisfaction we all can ever get by forming this forum. I don't know what is the objective of this forum, what is the passion, what people are passionate about, but I know all are interested in learning. So if I turn this learning opportunity into learning, with the learning get a job, and with that job if your life can change it, I think that's really great. And
absolutely.
and
You
I
know
would
what?
like
Sorry. While you were talking, I thought about this thing, about the Sundar challenge, and I think we will be issuing some certificates to whomever will win this challenge, and maybe not just one person, maybe first 10 people or something like this. What do you think about it?
no, what you are saying, I don't understand.
We will be just whoever will win the Sundar challenge in 2 months. We will be issuing a certificates for these people.
Yes, to whoever completes the max. See, it is a challenge to encourage more people into highest learning.
Yeah.
We can say, something like the honor team where who have done more than 20 quests or 10 quests or something, who have done more than some number of quests. You can decide upon the number. Whoever does the maximum quest or whoever takes the opportunity to learn, our objective is at least they should finish minimum 5 quests. We should make a minimum number. So if they finish some good number of quests, then they will be eligible. It is only encouraging momentum. We are not fixing it as a prize money, or we are not fixing it as a some kind of a hard challenge. We are just encouraging people to do more. And next time when they come into this kind of meeting, we should see some people who have really enjoyed it, who are going to be more asking questions about technical in nature than a casual discussion. Our this kind of meeting should ask, how should I add a Kubernetes cluster? What is the kind of issues you face in adding a Kubernetes cluster? More of a technical. So people should be able to perform their job better when they attend this kind of quest. First is a learning opportunity. You give them a platform to learn. After they learn, they should put into practice. When they want to do the real-time working, if they face a problem, then they should be able to ask in this kind of a meetup time where we can, whoever has knowledge can clarify others. That's my thought. To put it in short, you can, whoever finishes the quest, I think more number of quest finished people can have, whoever finishes, any number of people finishing, it's an appreciation certificate and let them have it. It is a morale boosting exercise, as simple as that.
Yeah, absolutely. Agree with everything you said.
So this is open to all the 600 GDG members, right?
Yeah, to anyone in the world, I would say.
Yeah.
How about it? But there is one disadvantage here.
What?
It puts some pressure on you. You have to also compete there, I'm not saying to take the first place, no.
No.
At least the minimal amount of prep.
It will sound really funny. The winner of Sundar change is Sundar.
No, I won't. See, that's what I said. You said it right. The kind of pressure. I'll tell you the real story just to share you. If you take my first quest, it is in December something like 24 or 25 of the 2018 year. I have been given I lost almost 25 days in the first month of challenge. 2 times I lost 2 months free challenge. Then one day I just enrolled for this 30-day challenge. I got only 5 days. I have to finish at least something. So I started G Suite Essentials. 3 labs I finished. After I finished the 3 labs, Google has extended the 1 month free extra for me. Immediately I said, okay, no way, I have to again put it. Then I immediately studied for 1 whole week. I don't have a monitor, I don't have anything. I just have a laptop. I had a tough time in seeing both the labs. Somehow managed it and finished 7 labs. Then it was a huge break in my learning curve, and then I have been having every month quest but could not finish due to various reasons. That's why when you see the pattern of the learning, you would see different dates, and sometimes you would say cluster of dates I have been sat together, only sitting, drinking my coffee, having my food, doing it day in day out for weeks, 3 days, 4 days continuously, finishing. I have a very hard task. Finishing this task I took almost 1 year, but now I am putting myself into challenge again and see how I can finish this task in another a fresh learning. So I don't think it is a pressure mechanism, rather would see as a learning mechanism. No pressure. It is only a self willingness to do. It is not about high number of quests you finish. It is about how much learning you had.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about
Agree.
motivation.
Yes.
To keep people motivated. It's not, you
Yes.
cannot enforce anything here. It just
Yes.
only.
And another very big challenge I feel in the last couple of years is, see, I'll share one more personal experience. In 2013, I came out of a company. I just joined the first AWS free training, 3 day training of, and then did that. When I was doing, people are asking, "Hey, Sundar, you have been doing this course, and some people wrote the exam. I didn't have the time to write the exam, so I don't have money to write the exam also. To put it very frankly, so I was wondering how I can go and write the exam if I don't have a credit card, and do I really have a knowledge? Going and writing exam, I feel like I want to practice in the console and then write the exam. So I didn't write it. 2 months passed by, 3 months passed by. Then what happened? Suddenly, when somebody go and ask for a job, they say you have a the knowledge about the cloud, but what people needed is not spinning of the VMs. They want people who want to port the application from their physical data center to this. I don't have that experience, so I don't do it. Then Google started with Google Cloud, Azure Cloud started with a serious learning. So I go attend the meetings, I attend all the MVA courses, I've been member of MAPA, I do all the learnings from the internet, everything, how to do with Azure, go and attend meetings, in-person events, online events, day in, day out, my calendars are always busy. When I was working, I worked for 12 hours, now I work for 18 hours. In India, it is a night time, but still I am working because I want to learn. This learning is costing me money. I cannot pay, but I am learning with this mechanism and earning. It's in a way earning. So then immediately Google came. When Google came, everything vanished, and then now I am into Google. Now Oracle is giving me 3 months of with May 15th. They are giving free learning opportunity to do 3 courses. So now we have been bombarded with too many data, too many offers, too many things. So our within a week, we forget to go with our challenge. We ourselves don't know what to really focus on. So that was today's my question to all of you guys. AWS is there, Azure is there, Google is there. Which should I go? I have experience, I have knowledge, but I want to get the input from you guys today from the European side how things were. So you said that yes, Azure is worth of it, Google is worth of it because these two contenders are better than AWS because AWS is more of a selling company and they just keep adding their services, and then since they are early bird, they are now selling. Now they have come into a threshold and they are no longer growing, no innovation anymore. But see Azure Arc has now come, Azure Stack has come, Google is come up with Anthos, and Google also is little bit staying back. But I think Azure is growing in every angle. So enterprises are increasing. Teams you can have more than 1 lakh people or 1 million people in meeting in using Teams, whereas in Google Meet we can go only up to 250. So see the innovation I'm seeing. So we should, this challenge I should say every week I should finish 3 quests, 4 quests, something like a soft target we keep. And if you really get into the taste of tasting a honey, when you feel the honey is tastier, then you don't need to somebody to say go and take honey. Once you practice, if you are interested, that's it. Voila, you will get it. And I am very eager to see how I will finish these labs. I am very eager.
Yeah, we are also eager to see how it's going.
Let's see.
Yeah, but you have a
Putting pressure is
very
only-
nice attitude, right? You are.
Putting pressure is right. By
It's
the way,
nice.
today's code for Qwiklabs is Nuremberg. One is Nuremberg 2218, right?
I guess so. Wait, let me check shortly.
Because when I open the quest in the new quest, it shows 25 and 27, 24, 27. So I'm pasting the code actually.
Yeah, you said the right one, 2218.
Yes. I have been so many years doing all the pasting the very bad. So how long we are going to stay in this particular meet now?
I think we are just in time now. It's 9 o'clock at our time. It was a planned time
Okay.
from 6 to 9.
Oh,
But
okay.
we will stay for a couple of minutes in Slack
Yeah.
to check if someone
Very-
have problems. But normally we will finish soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it was very great to have you today. And you shared so much experience. You shared some private stories.
Yeah, I do. I purposefully shared that because not everybody is willing to share their story because good things are always to share, but bad things are good to share for others' learning. I believe in that. That's why I
Absolutely.
shared it. It's my private personal learning. It's too costly effort for me, but still I share.
Great, thanks a lot.
Thanks, time.
So, Sundar, Anand,
Yeah.
Vlad, I think it's time to wrap up now. Thank you
Okay.
very much for taking
Yeah.
part.
Thank you.
Let's stay in touch. Let's stay connected. We as a community, we can do whatever we want, and we are creative people. So we will do a lot of cool stuff together, I think.
Okay. So,
Absolutely.
Ken, what do you do in the regular day? You are employed. Sorry for asking this question. Where are you? What are you? Just to share.
I'm currently employed with a rather big company. Also a little bit into cloud computing, a little bit into IoT. So it's interesting. Yeah,
So,
Vlad, to you.
I'm in a small software company as a business engineer, like requirements engineer, collecting some requirements and a little bit like a product owner. You know, I have not a module, but some area of my responsibility, and have to watch how the staffs are developing in this area to put it in the right direction, development. And it's mostly it's from the aviation field. We have a software for the aviation, and I'm responsible for the drones area. So
okay. So myself, you can see my profile in LinkedIn, and I am a IT consultant, individual consultant, looking for a new job in short term. I have almost 28-year experience. I have used the Linux, our old Linux 1.1, when Linux evolved us to today's new Ubuntu 20.04. I almost worked for more than 300 types of Linux. I have been in the industry for quite long. I worked with the multiple OS like OS to WARP to NT to DOS to today's area for including all the products. I don't own an Apple product, but I have worked on it. So I worked on all the PCs, all the technologies with the VMware and all those things. Looking forward for opportunity for working on a cloud production experiences in short, and then have some kind of a certification, get into a full stream learning. I used Raspberry very easily. I'm basically a IT infrastructure guy, and I use my Raspberry 4 for logging into my machine and then remote desktop and do things and working on all. I am also a Synology NAS expert on working on NAS solutions for small customers, very select customers in India. So anything to do with Linux, you can feel free to ask me. I can share my knowledge on that, and I think we'll wind up and then get connected slowly. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, thank you, Sundar.
Thanks.
Thank you, Sundar, Anand, for staying until the end. But it's now time to wrap up, and we will put the video on the YouTube as well. And let's stay connected. We have a lot of great ideas, and we will just realize them at some point.
Thank you. See you.
Okay.
See you.
See you.
Bye bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Bye.
Next time. Till next time.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you. See you next time.